Yankees fans' cheers on the team in Houston during last season's ALCS. Anthony J. Causi One of the secondary markets that springs up whenever the Yankees are either in a period of prosperity or on the periphery of one is this: the unsatisfiable Yankees fan. They are the ones lately who have looked at the 100 games the Yankees won in the regular season and the 2 others they added in October as the sport's longest exhibition season. They are the ones who believe Aaron Boone and Cashman somehow performed a season-long undermining of the team, the GM by not acquiring Jacob deGrom and Mike Trout at the trade deadline, the manager, well, by not being Joe Girardi, who was never anywhere near as popular from 2008 to 17 as he was in 2018. They are the ones now, puzzled by the debate about whether the Yankees should go after Manny Machado or Bryce Harper because the only correct answer is to sign Machado and Harper. There are some who will say there is no more insufferable fan than this, well, at least none that live outside a Massachusetts area code. There are even plenty of non-Yankees fans, New Yorkers, who roll their eyes whenever the unsatisfiable Yankees fan rises out of hibernation, as they have been forced now. But I must say, I love the unsatisfiable Yankees fan. And I think if you care about New York's place in the sporting firmament now, you should love him, too. For one thing, the UYF is the final bastion of swagger we have left, and we are a city that is supposed to have a limitless supply of swagger no matter the industry, theater, communications, sports. But we have mostly had our mojo stripped away. When's the last time you heard a trash-talking Knicks fan? Mets fans cleared their throat plenty at 11-1 last year but learned their lesson, and by June were back in their quiet hovels, bemoaning life's bitter fates. Even Giants fans, who have long been a quieter version of Yankees fans, who could always be confident to survey the big picture and confidently declare, "We'll be fine," are more endangered than a snow leopard. Hal Steinbrenner, Charles Wenzelberg. All we have left is the unsatisfiable Yankees fan. We must protect them. We must guard them. We must encourage them when they are called to arms, as they were last week when their leader, Hal Steinbrenner, bent Joel Sherman's ear for 40 minutes and produced some wonderful gems for the winter. The Red Sox winning the World Series certainly pisses me off, Hal told Joel. "I never want a division rival to outdo us. We need to win the division," he said. "I don't want to go through another wildcard game." There were others, all from the various wings of the Yankees' corporate mission, which is always the same, and in these lean New York times seems perfectly reasonable: only one championship per year. For some reason, that goal bothers a lot of people, as if there is level of hubris at which enjoying a baseball game is no longer possible. And, yes, one of the problems with being a Yankees fan, no matter how old you are, is this: you've been trained to expect a certain level of excellence, so it's hard to fully enjoy the smaller stations, like a 100-win season, along the way. But here's what I say to that: never change. Never lower your demands. Part of the reason we are in such the mess we're in as a sporting city is that across the board fans don't demand what they ought to. Giants games still sell out. Knicks games aren't always capacity anymore, but they're almost never more than 1,000 or 2 under. For all the awful teams they've put on the field, the last time the Mets drew fewer than 2 million fans was 1997. Where is the motivation? Where is the demand for excellence? It's contained in one team and one surname right now. Hal Steinbrenner is the loudest UYF of them all. May it always be so. Wax. Here's my question: after hearing Steve Phillips' latest sports radio whistle-stop tour, when was it, exactly, that Phillips became Branch Rickey? Steve Phillips, Sirius XM. One morning, years ago, at another newspaper, I received the kindest note from a man named Paul Zimmerman. Not long after, I joked to Peter King that I must have made it because I was receiving emails from guys who shared Dr. Z's name. Peter said, "No, that's him." I gave him the address. He'll never know how much those 2 sentences of encouragement meant to a kid struggling to find his way in this business. Godspeed, Drive. Z, so you're fed up with high ticket prices and low-performing teams? Do yourself a favor, spend the $5 or less and go see a high school game in the next week or two. And if you want a recommendation, try QB Dan Villari and the high-flying Plainage Red Devils football team. And, sure, I'd say the same thing even if he wasn't my cousin. Hey, it's my column. I'm not sure there's been a better 2-hour network TV block than NBC Tuesday and This Is Us, New Amsterdam, since the glory days of must-see TV Thursdays. Whack-backs Jerry Vogel, sad to hear of the passing of the great Willie McCovey. Have to wonder if analytics were around in 1962. The line drive lands in right field and not Bobby Richardson's glove. Giants win the series. Giants win the series. Giants win the series. Back either that, or since Richardson would have been playing in medium right field, it winds up a routine 4-3 grounder that nobody remembers 30 seconds later. Henry Hansen, is it just me, or does it look like David Quinn has aged 10 years in the last month? That you think the White House ages a guy? Try doing time at Penn Plaza. At the franchise, I see culture of positivity as the same as meaningful September baseball. It's self-serving. It's vanilla. Say something real. You can put lipstick on Jeff Wilpon's incompetence and try buzzwords, but just win, baby. Do smart things and fans will be positive. At Mike Vatt, yes, there is that. Dennis Rowan, just celebrating Milo Ventimiglia and the character of Jack Pearson. Another one of the reasons that this is by far the best show on TV today. What a rich character, and the way that Milo portrays Jack is just magnificent. That there isn't an interesting character in the whole cast. That's one of the most amazing things about This Is Us.